back to my channel. I will be doing a School's Out edition of What's in My Book Bag. I am a sophomore in college. I was actually done school at May 12th, but I was waiting until around this time when most kids are finally done school to do this video. And I had just made this video, I spent time making this video, and it stopped recording halfway through. So everything that I had in the book bags that I brought home from college are all out in piles. So I will just show you in a circle of like the piles I made. And I'll also show you the book bags that I used to bring my stuff home. I had this backpack. I got it when I was on a band trip. That was not my main backpack. My main backpack that I used pretty much the entire semester was this Vera Bradley one because it has pockets on both sides. Because I like to carry a drink, and my other backpacks don't have pockets. So that was the only reason. And this is like a messenger bag. I used it to carry my laptop around before I got a case for my laptop. And the last backpack that I used to bring stuff home was this LLB book bag that's purple. So in this first pile next to me, this was a folder that I used for a class for my instrument, which is clarinet, just to get some lessons and just get better at my instrument. It really wasn't anything too special. Then I have this binder, which has my first semester biology course in it. A lot of the biology core classes actually have textbooks that are like this, that go in a binder because the teachers personalize the textbook. So say the original textbook has like 20 chapters, and say the teacher only likes to do 14 of the chapters, so they will cut out the chapters they don't want and then make a book like this that we can personalize right in, stuff like that. It's actually kind of nice because I can doodle in it or whatever, and I just got a paper cut, so that's nice. Anyway, this next folder I used for English comp. We got to keep a notebook, and then we got our notebook graded at the end of the semester. It was honestly like the worst class I've ever taken because I hate English. So yeah. And then this is another binder that has my lab for zoology. Along with the textbooks that are in binders and are personalized, our labs are also personalized. The teacher of the specific lab cuts and copies and pastes a lab that they think would benefit us most, and then we're able to write in it, do it at our own pace, stuff like that. And then I have this like divider thing that I thought I'd use, but I didn't use. And then I have this binder. I probably spent like 99 cents on. I ripped the plastic off of it because it needed to be plain black, not shiny black with the plastic in the front of it. And I use this for choir because we are lazy and don't memorize our music, so we have to use our music in concert. No, I'm kidding. We're not lazy. We just have so many concerts that we don't have time to memorize it. And then I have this big textbook for chemistry. It's used for Chemistry 111 and Chemistry 112. They are both general chemistry classes. And then my next step, which will be the next year, would be 2 semesters of organic chemistry. And then I have my calculus textbook, which I don't use anymore because I'm not in math anymore. I finished my math for my major. I actually had to go to Calc 1, but I went to Calc 2 because I need an additional math course for the major. So, yeah. I will never do calculus ever again. I have to take physics soon. I'm doing the algebra based, not calculus based, because once you're done with something and it kind of triggered you, you just don't want to ever look at it again. So I'm putting this in the back burner and not touching it. And then next thing are like some random folders. So this has random junk in it, basically from classes from the first semester. I used folders my first semester of college, not my second semester. So yeah, this is all just papers I used and didn't throw away. I thought they were neat, little graded projects that I did really well on, or things I worked very hard on and I didn't want to just, toss it in the trash like it was nothing. And again, this is another folder. This is my, important papers folder. It has, the classes I've taken, what classes I need to take, stuff like that. And then again, another folder that just has random junk in it. And then, again, this is another random folder of random junk. And once again, this is another random folder that I will have to go through. That's the whole point of this video, is to literally strip your backpack. So you have to clean it. Or just put it back in the backpack and pretend like you never took the video. So, I use this notebook for my speech class and my English comp class. They are both gen eds, both required for graduation. They're both kind of dumb, but I did fairly well on them. And then I have another folder, another notebook that was used for practice problems. It's basically that kind of like the scratch notebook that you use before you put your final answer down on your actual homework. So it would look neat when you turned it into the teacher. It didn't have all those erase marks because you messed up 5 times. So yeah. And then another notebook, I use this for Chemistry 1. This notebook I use for Calc 2. I use this notebook for Biology. Then these notebooks and composition notebooks, I probably used 1 page of it and then I didn't use it again. So at least I'll have extra notebooks that I don't have to pay for this coming year, but I still probably won't use them. And then I took an online course in the winter to get a gen out of the way. It was wellness. It's basically a health class and gym class combined. But because my class was online, I only had to do the wellness part of it. And then in the main backpack that I used, I had a pair of gloves because your fingers get cold in the winter. I don't know why I had a pair of gloves in there. And then this had this ornament thing. It just has music notes on it. I had a clipboard because I used this when I was filling out papers on my bed. I didn't want to sit at my desk, so I have a hard surface. I have a bag that I got. And then this is my zoology textbook again. It's in the binder form where it's a personalized textbook by the teacher. I have a handbook thing for something. I just decided to keep it because you never know if you might need it. And then again, I have more handbooks that I don't know why I kept them. And then this is my flip folder that I use for a band when we sit in the stands. It's stand music, but we don't really use much of these except for 2. So yeah. And then I have plenty of these types of calculators because you always run the risk, even in the middle of this extremely rough chemistry exam, and you're on the last problem and your calculator dies. Well, here's a solution. I have 5 of these. I keep them in my backpack in case my really nice Texas Instruments TI-84 plus CE happens to die. Or you have those friends, those kids in class that are so responsible enough to not bring a calculator for their test. And the test is completely math-based. So here you go. Here's a present. Merry Christmas. So that was basically everything that I used for the 2 semesters. I have a 5-subject notebook that I used for the 2nd semester. It's over yonder, so I'm not really going to show it to you. It's really just 5 of these notebooks together. And then other miscellaneous things that I used, basically pens, pencils, whiteout. Those are all things that I packed away already that I'm putting in boxes that are always college stuff, permanent college stuff. So they're not in my room collecting dust and space that I don't have in my room. because I have a lot of stuff already. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel so you know when the next video is posted. And as always, comment down below anything that you would like to see, so that I can post videos that are popular enough for viewage, if that's even a word. Because you know those dumb videos that are like no one wants to watch because it's not like the popular video of the time. So I want to hear from you guys what you want to see. So thank you so much for watching this video.